Let's begin. Number 1. The Tsavo Man-Eaters. Kenya, 1898. During the construction of the Uganda Railway, hundreds of workers labored under the African sun until the killing began. 2 huge male lions without manes began stalking the camps at night. Each weighed around 180 kilograms, stretching 3 meters from nose to tail, with jaws powerful enough to crush bone. They tore through tents, dragged men from their beds, and vanished into the darkness. Fences, fires, and guards couldn't stop them. For 9 months, fear ruled the site. Records vary. Some say 35 deaths, others over 100. Entire crews abandoned the project in panic. Engineer John Henry Patterson took up his rifle and began the hunt. He built traps, waded through countless nights, and finally shot both lions after weeks of pursuit. The railway continued, but their legend lived on. Today, the man-eaters of Tsavo stand in the Field Museum of Chicago, each nearly 10 feet long, their teeth worn from years of hunting, silent symbols of the moment human progress met nature's resistance. But if 2 lions could stop an empire's railway, 1 tiger would bring entire regions to a standstill. Number 2. The Champawat tiger. Northern India, early 1900s. She began in Nepal, a Bengal tigress, around 2.4 meters long and weighing nearly 160 kilograms. A hunter's bullet had shattered her jaw, leaving her unable to hunt deer or boar. So she turned to humans. Her first attacks were scattered, then they became systematic. Entire villages fled, markets closed, no one dared step outside after dark. When Nepal's military failed to stop her, she crossed into India's Kumaon region and continued the slaughter. By the time the British government intervened, her victims numbered more than 400, the highest confirmed toll of any single predator. Hunter Jim Corbett tracked her through forests and foothills, learning her routes, paw prints, and even the way she circled villages before striking. In 1907, near the village of Champawat, he ended the hunt with 1 perfectly placed shot. Corbett later examined her skull and confirmed the shattered jaw that had forced her to hunt people. Her massive canines, over 7 centimeters long, were blunted and broken from years of struggle. She remains one of the deadliest creatures ever recorded. While India finally slept, another nightmare was unfolding, this time in the frozen north of Japan. Number 3. Kesagake, the demon bear of Sankabetsu. Japan, 1915. It began in the snow. A brown bear, standing over 2.7 meters tall and weighing nearly 340 kilograms, descended on the small village of Sankabetsu in Hokkaido. Its first victim was a farmer's wife, attacked and eaten in her home. A hunting team found the bear and opened fire, but only wounded it. That night, Kesagake returned. He stormed another farmhouse, killing 6 people, among them children and a pregnant woman. The survivors armed themselves and built barricades, but the bear outsmarted them. For days, it vanished into the forest and returned when guards changed shifts. Finally, an experienced hunter named Yamamoto Heikichi tracked the beast through deep snow. He waited near a river crossing where the bear often drank and killed it with a single shot to the heart. Kesagake's skull measured nearly 40 centimeters long, with teeth larger than a man's fingers. 7 people were dead, and the village never recovered. The story became legend, a tragedy still retold in Japan as a lesson about fear, survival, and respect for nature. But while Japan buried its demon, another killer was quietly rising from the waters of Africa. Number 4. Gustav, the giant crocodile of Burundi. In the rivers of Burundi, near Lake Tanganyika, lurks a monster named Gustav, a Nile crocodile over 6 meters long and estimated to weigh 900 kilograms, almost a small car. Locals claim he has killed more than 200 people, fishermen, villagers, even children playing at the riverbank. His jaws can exert a bite force of over 3,000 pounds per square inch, easily crushing bone. His body bears bullet scars and missing teeth from failed hunts. French naturalist Patrice Fay spent years tracking him for a documentary. Cameras captured his enormous size, but never his capture. They built massive steel traps baited with goats. Gustave ignored them all. Too intelligent, too dangerous, too ancient. Some believe he's over 70 years old. Others think he's still alive, patrolling the Ruzizi River at night. When the water goes silent, locals say Gustave is near. And in the forests of India, another predator was still waiting, silent, calculated, and deadly. Number 5. The leopard of Pinar, India, early 20th century. It moved like smoke through the trees. The leopard of Pinar weighed around 70 kilograms, but could leap over 6 meters in a single bound and drag victims twice its weight. It killed more than 400 people across the Kumaon region, striking after dark and vanishing before sunrise. It slipped through windows, dragged sleeping villagers from their homes, and left no trace. Locals believed it was not an animal at all, but a spirit. Once again, Jim Corbett was called to end it. He tracked the leopard for weeks, studying its prints and claw marks. The animal often doubled back, stalking him from the shadows. One night, Corbett saw 2 eyes glowing in the dark. He fired twice. The leopard fell, ending years of fear. Corbett later described it as the most cunning creature he ever faced, silent, intelligent, and completely without fear. From the lions of Tsavo to the crocodile of Burundi, these predators weren't mindless killers. They were survivors, driven by hunger, injury, or the relentless spread of human civilization. They remind us of one truth. For most of history, humans weren't the hunters, we were the hunted.